Hey guys. Okay, my peeps. First of all, dope earrings. I'm gonna link them, don't you worry. Description box, okay? My background was uneven and I literally couldn't figure out why. And so we pushed through it. Today I wanted to give you a New Year's Eve tutorial because you know what I'm saying? Like New Year's Eve. Also, I don't think I've done one in like 2 or 3 years. Maybe it hasn't been that long. I actually can't remember, but no, that's not true. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Anyway, I wanted to go in with just some dopeness, basically. You know what's funny? I actually restarted this. I started it and I hated the direction it was going, so I restarted. Lisa Eldridge, Laura Lux? The cream eyeshadows, or liquid eyeshadows, whatever you want to call them. So fantastic. This is probably my favorite shade, to be completely honest, just because it's such a, I don't know, it's such a staple, to be honest. Like, I don't know what it is about this color. It's like this black with like a pewter reflect in it, like shimmer. It just blends so beautifully. I really took my time with this, which is also why I'm doing a voiceover because, well, actually, I'm really glad that I did that because with the way that the first one started, it was like we were off to a really bad start. I probably should have included it. It looked terrible. Whatever, we don't need to talk about it. So I'm going in with Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer just to do a little bit of cleanup. A lot of people will use concealer. You can use concealer. Just remember that like concealer is wet. A primer is meant to set. So if you are using a concealer, you're gonna want to set it with a powder. But like, you know, if you don't have an eye primer, it works and it can actually kind of help with your blending if you're setting with a powder. So it's obviously a lot of back and forth. When I was going into this, I had zero idea of what I was doing. Clearly, because the first one was a disaster, or the first attempt. Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes palette. I have been obsessed with this. I wanted that, like, first of all, I wanted everything to be shimmer, clearly. I mean, this is probably the most glittery shimmer situation I got going on. I mean, look at me, my dress, my earrings, the background, my makeup, you know what I mean? So, wait, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I wanted more of like a, kind of a see-through shimmer on the lid, like almost a naked shimmer, which is what this palette is really good about. This heavy metal liner from Urban Decay, I literally use this every New Year's, every single New Year's Eve. You may have seen this in like literally every single New Year's Eve look that I've done. I actually don't remember if I did it last year or the year before that, but it doesn't really matter. I can't remember which color this is. It's like a silver gold almost. Everything's linked down below. You guys know the deal. I actually just bought, oh bro, this Victoria Beckham eyeliner. I have no words for how beautiful, blendable, and like long lasting it is. Again, I don't know the shade, but obviously you can see it's like similar, very similar color to the Laura Lux, whatever. Stunning. Love it. I've been holding on to these because I had a feeling that I was going to want to use some of her like more metallic eyeliners for New Year's Eve, and I'm so glad that I waited for this look because it was just like, I mean, not that you can tell by my freaking face, but as I was using it, I was like so excited. This is me excited. Don't you remember? Anyway, my base is basically going to end up being pretty much the same thing. I've been into, you know, that like base, not basic, it's not basic, it's just like clean. It's clean. So I didn't want heavy makeup. It's just not my vibe anymore. My skin was looking pretty good, I thought. So I'm just going in with, you know, some faves that you've seen. I think the difference, especially when when it's like some kind of an event or a special occasion, I like to do my eyes first, which like I did this time because my original plan was to use a powder eyeshadow, which I got rid of, and then I ended up using essentially almost all creams. So it doesn't really matter. But I want to do my eyes first most of the time on a special occasion day or whatever, because if you do make any mistakes, it's easy cleanup. Like you can just get that shit out of there, you know. You don't have to worry about it falling down because like you just never know, and I don't want like sparkle all over my face. Even though the lid color, like the one powder that we did use, was light, it did have some glitter, you know, obviously. So like, I don't want that mixing with my foundation, whatever. Anyway, blah, 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 doesn't really matter. I want to take my time. So when it comes to like a special occasion or just anything like that, I'm just like going in slowly. You know what I mean? Like building stuff up just slowly. I don't know. Like I just like started off with my like for instance, I started off with my contour, my cream contour, and going in and like drawing the definition of the face, whatever, blah, 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 like I always do. But I use my contour on my forehead, which I don't typically do. It's like not something that I would typically do. After I like blend out my contour and all of this stuff, I actually ended up going in with, I think it was the Rare Beauty cream bronzer, just to like add a little bit. First of all, do I not look like the cutest little like pine marten in this angle? So adorable. So I went in and just did like, I don't know, just layers, little light layers. You know that I love that, but I just love to like, I don't think that this tutorial took that long, to be completely honest. Like, I think maybe it was like a little bit over an hour. I don't know, just because like my skin, it's stuff I'm not really changing it up, you know, like I'm keeping it pretty much essentially the way that I, you know, always do it. I just want to make sure that when I'm doing things for like a special occasion or a night out or whatever, that I'm, you know, being intentional and I'm taking my time. And first of all, this is like meditative for me. And I know that it is for a lot of people. So being able to just like sit down and have my focus completely on doing my makeup, so nice. Like it's so nice to just like be able to shut out the rest of the world and not have to like to deal with other stuff, you know? Just focus on doing your makeup. It's just nice, dude. It's like meditation. Anyway, now I'm going in with the bronzer. Yeah. One of the benefits of doing your eyes first is that like, see, you can kind of see that I left it like open on the ends, the eyes open, because I'm gonna go back in and just like blend into the skin to make sure that everything is seamless. So that's something that I'll do a lot of the time when I do my eyes first, is just kind of like, okay, I'll focus on the lid and like just underneath the eyes, but I know that I can blend and make everything look seamless later on, you know, like here. So I'm like kind of extending. I'm like, okay, now I can close this off because I've already put all the makeup that's gonna go there. Obviously spot concealing, I don't know what the hell that was. Sometimes you just get those breakouts, you know what I mean? And I really built up a lot of coverage, dude. A lot of coverage, okay? Concealer, powder concealer, ridiculous. e.l.f. Halo Glow powder has kind of changed my life as far as like a setting powder for under the eyes, because it doesn't like make my under eyes look matte. It actually gives them like a little bit of a glow, but it does set. So, and you don't have to use a ton, which is really nice. I don't think I'm using that on the rest of my face though. I think I'm using House Labs. That's typically what I do. Obviously, I mean, I don't know, it wouldn't be like a glam makeup tutorial if I wasn't going in with some Wayne Goss, you know what I'm saying? So just reinforcing. Gotta reinforce, you gotta reinforce. I mean, you don't necessarily, but I like to, and you know that. Honestly, I'm still working on my contour routine. We'll figure it out, and I'll keep you updated in the new year. Okay, this House Labs highlighter, I don't know if you guys remember, this is Peach Quartz. I don't know if you guys remember when I first used this, I was like, I think this is gonna be my holiday highlighter, and it totally is. What's nice about it is it has like a really beautiful combination of a super fine pearl and a little bit of like a larger pearl that just creates like this stunning, like kind of sparkle, you know? So they blend together to create like a beautiful highlight on the skin. Like you can see, it looks very natural. Gives like a really pretty glow without looking super heavy or super glittery or super foiled. So yeah, I'm obsessed with it. I really love it a lot. I think they nailed it with those highlighters. Really gorgeous. Definitely wearing that on New Year's Eve, to be honest. Brows, soap, whatever. Blah, 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 all the things. Same old, you know? I've been kind of like into a layered brow. Bro, I just like layers, okay? You know what, I haven't had nachos in years, and so I guess I'm craving layers, I don't know. Also lasagna, I fucking love lasagna, but I haven't had that in years either. What were we talking about? What are your New Year's plans? Like, what are you guys doing? I think we're gonna go to a friend's house. I think we're gonna potentially go to dinner beforehand. I don't know. So I'm using the Say Beauty mascara because I wanted to go in with lashes, and I am no longer a false lash expert. Unfortunately, I'm so sorry, Auric. These are the Glasswing half lashes. They're stunning. They're gorgeous. I did not clean the old glue off. I like struggled to put them on because it's just like it's been so long since I've been wearing lashes regularly. So they're a little uneven, but whatever. This is Ashton lip liner from ColourPop. Someone recommended this when they were talking about like dupes for Topist. And so I bought like a bunch of like whatever they recommended, and it's beautiful. It's not a dupe for Topist, but I do love this color. And then to finish off, you may have seen this around social media. I feel like people have been posting a lot about it. It's the MAC, it's like fizzy something lip balm or whatever, but it's got glitter. Perfection. Literally finished this exactly the way that I wanted it. Added to this beautiful undone kind of nude lip, but a little bit of shimmer that complemented the rest of the look. So I think this whole look is just like so glam, so New Year's Eve, but also wearable. Like it's just not trying too hard, but it's also making an impact. You know what I mean? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Please let me know if you recreate. Maybe you add a little bit of color. Please let me know what your New Year's Eve plans are. And if you have any like resolutions, like what's up, bro? Like what is up for 2023? You know what I'm saying? All right, guys. Again, everything will be linked down below. I hope you enjoyed and happy all the things. Bye.